All right, again, this is Safetyman talking to us from Tech Target Virtual Range. This is with my son Jakub here. This is his first time shooting. How'd you like it today?
That was awesome. I loved it.
Awesome. So I'm going to see, obviously right behind us, you see we have number 1 and number 2 we now own on the zombie one, right? We've gotten farther than anybody has gotten before. But before that, we did some basic marksmanship, right?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you feel about the basic marksmanship?
Basic marksmanship was good. I learned some problems that I have. I pull sometimes when I'm aiming at a target.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
when I train quick fire, sometimes I pull too much.
Okay, you pull, like you move the gun a little bit too much?
Yeah. I don't stop before I shoot.
Okay. So I noticed the way you're holding the gun. Tell me why you're holding the gun this way.
For safety reasons, you don't want to accidentally shoot somebody in the head. If this was a real firearm, then I wouldn't want to do it. I've seen videos of people doing it, and it is not fun.
No, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. It is probably illegal, so it's the safest way. And we call that what? How we hold our finger?
High port.
High port is how we hold the gun, and our finger is called indexing. Right, exactly. So we're at high port. And what would be the other way we could hold that gun safely if we're in a crowd of people?
Low port.
Low port, look down like that, right? So if we do have an accidental discharge, the round will either go down in the ground or up high and not endanger anybody. So then we did some other things in the middle where we had to do some scenarios, right? Where we're simulating potential force situations. What were the 3 things that we definitely had to make sure that everything we did were by what?
Legal, moral, and tactical.
Right. So explain those real quick. So legally, meaning what?
So legally, you want to be able to cover yourself. So like you say, stop to somebody. That means if they continue doing what they're doing, and it's like say inside your home, then you are legally allowed to shoot them. Morally, you want to make sure that you can live with yourself after you've shot that person. You don't want to feel like, oh, I could have done things differently. He might not have had to die.
Right.
And tactically, you want to make sure you don't get hurt and other people don't get hurt.
Exactly.
You want at least risk as possible.
Exactly. So what we did today, did we kind of cover that? We tried to make sure that everything we did in all the scenarios were tactically, legally, and morally sound, right? And was it easy?
No.
It's not easy at all, right?
Stressful.
Yeah, it's stressful. Why was it stressful?
Because you're trying to remember all these different things at once. You want to make sure you're doing all these things, and you're also trying to focus on like not getting shot. You freeze up like a deer in headlights because of your fight or flight response. Sometimes you just freeze. And yeah.
So do you think that people who, and how old are you?
17 years old.
Okay. So do you think people who want to go and get their concealed carry permit, do you think they should have this type of training, or do you think they should just go to the store, buy a gun, and just run around with it?
They should definitely have to get this kind of training because otherwise people are going to be dying unnecessarily all the time.
Exactly. Well, Jakub, again, thanks for doing this interview, and thanks for making me so proud to get the #1 score on there. It was just awesome. And we did some other good runs. We'll attach to this video where you were doing the steel plates, and your split times were just incredible right out of the box. So good work. All right, thank you. Tech Target Virtual Range in Williamstown Farmers Market. Stay safe and be